Me. Uh, Hello, people of the planet. Welcome back to my channel. This is Port Charles Public Radio, brought to you by Aurora Media. I am your host. My name is Abby. Let's talk about Tuesday. And I guess a little bit about Monday and some of Friday. Let's just start with that. But how many people are on today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 plus. Cyrus had a henchman named Joseph, right? So I'm going to count him. So besides Joseph, there were 17 people on today. You cannot tell from my voice, I am tired and a little bit dehydrated, maybe allergies, not sure. So I don't know how long I'm going to last. But I think I just want to go ahead and start with Friday. So that was adorable. I loved it, and I'm glad that Monica was there. And I'm glad that we heard Tiffany's voice. And you know, her name's Annie, but Caitlin Riley is so cute. She fit in seamlessly. I thought, yeah, I think it's great to have a character like that on the back burner. Somebody young in the WSB. Bro, somebody needs to like pass on that legacy. I'm not sure if like Robin's gonna like show up one day with a WSB badge, like she works for the World Service Bureau secretly as like a lab person, whatever she. I don't know dick about medical, okay, you guys. I watch the show, but I don't watch Grey's Anatomy. I don't know anything else about medical. So, what is Robin again? She's not a lab technician. She works in a lab. I forgot what her like doctor job, her specialty was. That's what it was. It was great. The clues were cute, and I'm glad that we got to see flashbacks like that. I thought it was done really well, and I even cried a little bit, and I don't know anything about the Sean Donelly character besides what I've seen on YouTube. So I thought it was really cute, and yeah, there's nothing I can say other than like it maybe somebody else in a different podcast about GH had mentioned how it made them think about like their favorite characters like morbidly because you kind of worry about like, oh god, when is this gonna happen to one of my characters, and like I don't want to like even think about it, but like, yeah, if we look at some of these people are celebrating 25 years, some of these people have celebrated more than that. Like if something ever happens to Anthony Gary or Laura, you know, Jeannie Francis, of course, or Finola Hughes, or, you know, Laura Wright, Maurice Bernard, Alexis Davis as Nancy Lee Braun, like all these wonderful characters Monica, Jason, like Steve Burton, like all these people who have been on the show for like literally Kelly Monaco at this point. Like something happens to these people, it'll be, I don't want to think about it. It'll be really sad. Somebody said even Jax. Yeah, I found that's another thing. 2 podcasts that I've listened to so far, so I'm gonna shout them out. The Port Charles Update, who I think are based in Canada, and the other one is Pier 54 podcast. They're both great. I don't know where those girls are stationed. And I almost feel like there's another one. No, I think that's it because I just discovered the Pier 54 this week. Sisters in general. Oh my God, there's 3. Wow. So yeah, there's 3 that I followed this last week. I started listening to because I started working again. My fingers hurt, so I needed to like pay attention at work. They're all great. Anybody else, is obsessed like we are and wants to listen to other people talk about it. Those are all some great podcasts. Also, if anybody wants to talk with me about the show, I would love to talk to you about it because, in the comments over here, please do, because that's what those podcasts made me realize was like, God, I don't have anybody to talk about with this show, which is why I talk to this screen. So, what happened after that? Yeah, Sean Donelly's, it was great, made me feel morbid. I hope it never happens. Yesterday was wow, 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 wow. And let's move on to today, which was even more wow, 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 wow. So we're doing a jump back little time loop. 7 hours, 6 hours. We've been here before. So basically we have to fill out what's going to be a cliffhanger for like 7 days. And it started yesterday, right? So 7 hours. And then today was 6 hours later. And then tomorrow's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1 hour later, right? So I don't know if I did that right, but you've got 7. However, when was it? The hotel, the hostage crisis. I've gone back and watched that one online before. And let me tell you, 12 hours of that is good to watch. 14 hours, something like that. 6 hours, good show. I liked the hostage crisis, and it sucks that like we have COVID going on, so we couldn't really do something like that. But yeah, that's a good one to watch. Let's talk about today. I need to remember this for people who want to ignore everything else I've already said. Tune in somewhere around 8 minutes. Okay. So like 17-ish people on today. I think the inevitable start is like what's going on across the border. It looked like, I don't know about y'all, but like Jason went in to kiss and Britt was like gonna kiss too. There was something, his eye, her eye, it was very mutual. I think it's RIP to the J Sam character, or to the fans. Yeah, that's what somebody posted today. RIP. One of those lovely podcast women. Because how is she gonna take him back after that? Oh God, I'm so happy though, because I don't want Britt to be going through this Huntington's thing alone at all, and her having to go through this figuring out the diagnosis with Jason was probably something that Britt never would have done. She never would have had somebody by her side, especially oh man, none of the men she's dated before that we've seen. Nicholas would not be in that room with her. She would even tell him. Straight up, she wouldn't tell him, and she said something like, "Luckily, the only child I've carried isn't biologically mine." She's very morbid. I'm gonna use that word again today, and I don't blame her. She got what was in her mind she perceived as a ticking time bomb of her life. They told her that you have Huntington's, you have this marker. Sorry. For it. And she's just kind of waiting for the symptoms to show up. And Jason pissed me off by saying you don't have any symptoms yet. Bruh, she's got tremors. I don't really care if the doctor says that they were postural tremors based on stress. No. I feel like that's a symptom. Stress. Getting stressed out due to tremors. Or get these stressed out tremors due to stress. Whatever. No. I think that's a symptom. They both went in for the kiss today. Very excited for Jason to be into somebody new. I just hope that like he just doesn't want to. It's not just about like wanting to be here for her because of what is going on with her. I want him to be there for her because he loves her for everything else that she is, which they've showed us enough of to prove that like Jason does like her. What a great, like, like my only hope is that tomorrow they're gonna cut back to like them kissing again and not just like cut to like them coming out of bed. You know what I mean? That would just be like, we missed the sex. What do you mean? Like I hope that's not the case, and I hope that they just like are kissing, and then like she gets a phone call because I'm just like not ready for them to sleep together yet. I don't like. I need the heat. I need the slow burn before. I'm not ready for them to like the kiss. Woo! That was adorable. Here for it. Also, I just kept thinking today about how like her and her mother like physical features between her and Lisa Albrecht, the actress who plays Lisa. Yo, that is some great casting. Her sadness and her smile, and there was something about like the way her under eyes looked today, and I was like, God, they do look so alike. And straight up, I feel like that sometimes when I look at the little girl who plays Jocelyn compared to like Jax and Carl, I think about it when I look at her, I'm like, God, that's such great casting. Because she looks so, So that's how I felt today with Britt, with her. Cause she looked so much like Lisa, which was, and her cry and her smile, it was just, oh my God, I'm so here for it. And, you know, Carly was just like trying the most today. She showed up at that hotel room, and I forgot her bodyguard. He didn't have a name, so I guess we'll have to add 19 on. But Frank was the one who got his head hit or something, or Frank was the one I don't know, but he basically got conked on the head, and they took Gladys out, and Gladys has a burner phone like on her, not the one that I don't understand that. How is it that they removed her phone from her, but not the burner phone? They obviously didn't pat her down well enough, so I don't like they went with that route with it. But suspending disbelief here. She called Spinelli and was like, bruh, I need you to find this burner phone, find where Gladys is. She started freaking out a little bit, and I'm glad that she had her team close, but like, Carly, you gotta get faster than this. That's all I'm gonna say about that. She gotta get faster. One slip up is fine, but like, she gotta get that bitch back and like keep her. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Unfortunately, I just don't think Carly's gonna get her back. Cyrus done got them now. So somebody fucked up their footage while Peter took Gladys, and Cyrus and Gladys and Brando were just in his random warehouse lot, right? Gladys is taped up. She's freaked out. He's saying everything to Brando to get Brando to shoot her, and then he turns the gun on him. And he kind of looks scared, but he didn't smirk. And I feel like he's going to smirk because there is no way that, like, he would just hand Brando a gun, not assuming that he wouldn't shoot him. So here's, like, one of two things I feel like is going to play out, and this is what's fucked up. One, he's going to shoot Cyrus, and he's going to have a bulletproof vest on. He's going to shoot him in the chest. He's going to have a vest on. Not shoot him in the head like an idiot. There's a bunch of, like, bullshit behind that. Two, which is going to be a lot harder, is that there is to watch. But I feel like Cyrus already told a sniper, like, what was happening, right? And the sniper could see, like, where Gladys was and where the door was and what was happening. And was like, yo, you know, he's going to stand over here And when you see him stand over there to shoot, you take him out when he turns and points the gun at me. Now, that could work if they didn't have a window there. Like, sniper could have a clean shot. So I feel like that could be a thing that happens, is that he just, like, has a sniper take them out. But that's if, like, they're not worried about the window being an obstruction of, like, whatever. So, but yeah, I kind of feel like Brando's gonna die, which really just bums me out. Yeah, I'm getting tired, guys, and my head kind of hurts. But Brando's gonna die. That's what I think. And I hate it because I'm gonna cry about it. He's awesome, but they already killed Dev. And you know what? Sasha having this baby and her talking about how they don't know what's going to happen and they want to see what's going to happen and they could actually be a couple. Her thinking she's one step ahead. No, they're going to kill him just to be like, well, bam, gotcha, bitch. Except that would piss way too many people off. So I feel like he's going to almost die, right? He's going to almost die. Somehow, Brando's going to get, like, shot but not dead. This is my plan 3. And then it's going to really set Sasha back, but then Gladys will die, which is going to set Carly, like, so far back. Maybe there's 3 birds in one stone here, and, like, Cyrus gets accidentally hit, so he's got, like, some injuries that cause him to be, like, laid up in a hospital bed. That'd be dope. But I just don't think that's going to happen. So I'm going to stick with what I've thrown out there so far. I think I've lost track of, like, where I'm at. Yeah, Brando straight up pointed that gun at him. It's just, I don't see anything good coming out of this for Brando. I hope he makes it out, bro. I hope he does. I just have this sneaking suspicion he won't. You know what? Let's talk about Peter, because his bitch ass is the one who, like, brought Gladys there. He just told him to do it. He told him, and he did it. So Peter is, like, a psychopath and freakishly strong or whatever. He could probably snap people just like that. He's probably what he did to, like, OG Chloe. But, like, he called fake Chloe, and fake Chloe was all, like, watch your attitude. You got nobody else who can help you late in the game. He was like, do you want to test me? And she was like, not really. I said I wouldn't help you. I would help you and your unborn child. And, like, that's it. I shudder to think what you'd do with me if I didn't. Maxie had the perfect plan. She had the perfect plan. All she had to do was, like, lay it out. What she did not foresee, none of us foresaw, and I didn't see it when she insisted on putting her in that wheelchair. Didn't see it. I did not see how that was going to lead to, because she put Maxie in that chair. Maxie would be sitting, and it would make it a lot easier to inject her with something, which is what Peter was like, are you sure it's safe for pregnant women? And she was like, yes. Because, like, she was going to knock Maxie out and just wheel that bitch out of there. No one foresaw that coming. I sure as fuck didn't. And it hurt. I was like, snap. That's why I didn't put that picture on today. The thumbnail I went with today was not going to be a spoiler. So it was the one from yesterday. But, like, Peter did some shit for Cyrus today. So I'm going to just throw it out there because, like, Peter was on today. Damn, she took Maxie. That was fucked up. That was so fucked up. When she took Maxie, I was like, didn't see it coming. Did not see it coming. So I guess Peter was, like, ready the chopper. He called a pilot and was like, ready the helicopter to take us to Patog. And poor Maxie called everybody else, like, she was ready to go. She had a whole montage about everything. Called Brooklyn. Fake Chloe took her to God knows where with Peter. God damn it. So close, bro. So fucking close. That one got me. I was like, God damn it, fake Chloe. God damn it. Also, let's talk real quickly about how, like, Sasha ran into, like, Willow in the hallway. And it really scared Willow that like Sasha could be pregnant. It scared her, or it shocked her, or something. It hurt her in a way. And I think, Sasha tried to clear it up really quickly by saying, "Hey, I understand how that came out. Like, this is definitely not Michael's baby." And I wonder if like that's what upset Willow, or if it upset Willow that like every time she thinks about pregnancy, she thinks about her pregnancy, and that always leads to like the death of her baby, so that makes her sad, which I can understand that association if that's what happened today. But Willow might need to go to therapy if that's the case. I just want to that's oof, or grief counseling more, because she hasn't really dealt with that, because that was kind of startling today to see like how she reacted, and like her shocked feeling just looked sad. So I hope that's not what happens to Willow, because I don't want to see Willow go into this like grief stricken like post trauma like later. Like, it's not uncommon for like a year or two later after an event to like then have a reaction. And it's not even uncommon for people to have a reaction 5 years later, or especially 10. Wiley's like, what, 4? That makes sense for her to just be having postpartum issues now, or like not postpartum, but like anxiety and trauma, post-traumatic stress over like, and depression over what had happened. That was a trauma. So I don't know if that's what happened. I just like clocked that and thought that was a little odd. So I think all that's left, his Cyrus had a henchman named Joseph. He straight up told that man, "You can leave the site. You can leave the premises, bitch. Are you?" It's like that. He's a cocky motherfucker. I wonder if that's what's gonna happen. Is he gonna get done in by Brando? That's wild. I don't think it's gonna happen like at all. If that's what goes down, wild. I'm just gonna go. That's wild. Fucking wild. All that's left to talk about is what's going on in Nixon Falls at the fucking Tano. So I guess we're gonna scoot on over to the other soap opera. Where to begin with this one? This cop came in. He questions Mike, and he said, he's like, "You need an alibi." He says, tell me where you were from 8 to 9. And Lenny goes and gets the log. But before he goes and gets the log, or while he's going and getting it, he decides to run down the street and open a fire hydrant first. And somehow doesn't get any water on him. So he must have been standing behind it. But I still feel like he could have gotten like some sort of splash. Maybe he's a professional, right? Whatever. Professional opening of hydrants. And he tells Mike that like he's gonna, believe him about this if he can go find Nina. And I kept thinking, because I've been in that situation, that like he must be putting something in her drink, because she's barely drinking it, and maybe at some point she's gonna faint. Except that's not what happened. Sorry, I'm doing this. I know that's. He just like harasses her for a little bit, and then like grabs her, and it looks like he's gonna like kill her or like do her in. And he was like, "I'll take care of Nina Reeves." And one of the women, I think it might have been Sisters in General, one of the women from that show this last week was like, "Bro, Elijah's gonna kill her over a strip mall? That's wild." I want to throw out an agree on that. I'm gonna second that. If he's gonna kill her over a strip mall, that's wild. That's too much. I don't think that's the case though. Maybe he's just. No, that's it. That's what he's doing. So that's dumb. but it looks like Sunny Mike might come save the day. I apologize for whatever's going on with my face here. I want y'all to know I'm super tired. I have a problem with focus. So like if I'm like, I'm sorry. I just wondered how crazy that looks. Anyway, yeah, he grabbed Nina a certain way. He's like, "You're not getting away that easy. There ain't no way, bro. There ain't no way he's coming after her over a goddamn strip mall. No way. That's dumb. But if that's the case, whatever." I'm glad that Lenny was like, "Go get Nina and bring her home." 'Cause that was adorable. Like, go get her. Go bring her home. And that cop was stupid today. He's always stupid, and he was even more stupider today. That's right, I said stupider because I was talking about that stupid ass cop. He said, "I'll be back after I deal with this fire hydrant." Are you though? Are you gonna be back later to fuck with Mike? Most likely. And that's just ridiculous. I haven't got to see the scenes for tomorrow, but I'm excited to see tomorrow. Really, truly. I hope it's not sad because I just don't feel like crying. Um, Guys, if you stuck with me this long, thanks for sticking. As always, be kind to each other, be safe, tip your waitresses, and as Lulu used to say to Maxie before they combed her ass, bye.